Hello, crypto world. Welcome to the Chart Historian. My name is Justin, and on this channel, I delve deep into crypto charts, exploring chart structures, fractals, and patterns. So I have the XRP chart open here, and as you can see, price has been moving up lately. Now, what does this mean? Is this the beginning of something new? Are we going into a new time? Is this going to be a new bull run? Well, if you followed my previous videos, you'll know where I stand on the XRP chart. So it is my belief that XRP is currently in a sideways range-bound time. So it's going to continue to stay in this range-bound time. However, that range could easily have it move up higher, but eventually it will probably wind its way down and continue this concept right here of range-bound moving up and down within a range. Now, at a certain point, it will break out of this range. However, it is still not going to be the beginning of the next bull run. So this is one fractal. I divide this time, this range-bound time, into three separate fractals. Let me zoom out and I'll show you a bigger picture of what I am talking about. Okay, so here we are on a day chart, and this is the decline that took place in 2018. Here's the bull run. So this range-bound time takes place after the decline and before the next bull run. So we see here is a smaller bull run with a decline right here, and then here is that range-bound sideways time. Price moves up and down. However, there is no massive breakout. It doesn't do this. Now, I divide this time into three fractals. Here you can see those fractals easier. 1, 2, 3. Over here, it's 1, 2, and then 3. So we need to go through all three fractals. All three fractals have played out 100% of the time on the XRP chart. So for those of you who are not familiar with the macro structure of the XRP chart, I'm going to do this really quickly. You can go back and watch some of my previous videos and get a better understanding of this. So XRP has a bull run. After that bull run, there is a decline or a bear market. After that decline, XRP goes into a sideways range-bound time that exists after the decline and before the next bull run. We are currently in the first fractal. So here is the latest XRP decline after this bull run. And with this move up here, we have entered into what this would be right back in 18/19. So this is the beginning of that sideways range-bound time. Now, the timing is different every single time. Over here, for instance, it took place very quickly, whereas over here, it took a much longer time for that sideways range-bound time to play out. So I don't know how long this will take. However, what I do know is that we are still in fractal 1 of that sideways range-bound time. I'm going to copy and paste this fractal right here onto here, and we can see how it is similar and also how it is different. Okay, so here is that fractal from 2018/19, and as you can see, there are some similarities. Price moves up here, it drops here. This peak right here that took place on today's chart is this peak right here that took place on the 2018/19 chart. As you can see, the timing is different. Now, every time a structure repeats itself, it's going to be unique because timing, height, and depth, they're all going to be original. So it can lead to something that on the surface looks novel and unique, but structurally it is repeating the same thing over again. So as we zoom in here, we can see some of the differences and some of the similarities. In today's chart, it dropped very quick, whereas in 2018, it took a long time for that decline to take place. It moved back up in both the fractal from 2018 and today's chart, and then it dropped again. Now we have this, what seems like could potentially be a deviation from the structure, just like this took place over here, this move up in 2018, but did not take place in today's chart. So could this be something like that? Maybe. It could also be something like this, whereas, like I said, timing is different, so maybe this structure is now taking place over here, just like this peak right here took place sooner in 2018 than it did in today's chart. We'll have to see how this continues to develop. Let me show you another structure that could also potentially shed some light on what could be potentially taking place. So if you copy and paste this structure onto here, there are some similarities, and again, there are some differences. Let's do that. Okay, so there's the decline, and in today's chart, it dropped much lower than it did here. Here, it just kind of went slightly angled down and then dropped. Now, in this structure right here, it moves up, but then it declines. So could it be doing something like this? Maybe. We'll have to see. Let's zoom in a little closer and get a better look at that. Either way, the big picture is that this time that we are in is a range-bound sideways time. So there is movement up and there is movement down. However, it is a constrained movement. So we are not going to see a bull run take place here. We need to go through all three fractals of this sideways range-bound time. Throughout the entire XRP chart, there has never been a bull run that took place at the beginning of the sideways range-bound time. This is not to bring discouragement. There is a bull run coming. We just need to make it through this time. Well, I hope this video was helpful. You know, if you found it helpful, it'd be much appreciated if you hit that thumbs up button. For all of those who celebrated Christmas, I hope you had a Merry Christmas. You know, if you find this type of technical analysis interesting, if it's your cup of tea, the fractals, the chart structure, all that kind of stuff, you should hit that subscribe button because I'll be continuing to follow this structure as it develops. I love covering the XRP chart. Also, one other important thing, I'm not a financial advisor, so none of this information here should be used or construed as financial or investment advice. I'm so glad you caught this video. I hope you catch my next one. Have a great day, and bye for now.